This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by Lee Health.
Welcome back, Southwest Florida. We're so thrilled to have here in the studio a lady who's doing a tremendous job in the community, especially as it relates to home ownership, and she's a pillar in our community. First time on this particular set, Carolyn Norris. Carolyn, welcome to Lee Pitts Live.
Well, good morning, and thank you for having me.
I'm just thrilled to have you take time out of your busy schedule to grace the set. How about that?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Now, I know you got the big effervescent smile, but you know I love that hair. So before we get started, ladies are looking at this. They're like, oh, because when they watch the show, they're looking at what you're wearing, what you got on, everything. So tell what you got there. You got the natural with a little, when you get up in the morning, you do that little thing with that. How you get that curl piece?
Actually, I twist my hair almost every night,
Okay.
and then I just unleash them in the morning.
Okay, so I would assume that when you're moving around, people are constantly making comments about your hair too, right?
Most
It
definitely.
makes you feel good?
Oh, yes, I love it.
Do you finally encourage people to try the natural out?
Most definitely.
There you go. Now, have I loosened you up yet?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us, what is the Home Ownership Resource Center?
Well, the Home Ownership Resource Center, also known as HORC, is a nonprofit, 501c3 nonprofit organization. We're designated as a tax exempt, and it's for the public interest. And we mainly are a counseling agency to assist people with home ownership.
Okay. Before we go any farther, what are some of the things that you hear from people all the time that they make a mistake on what you do, and we can clear it up right now? This is what we do. We don't do that, we do this.
Well, the biggest mistake is most folks think that we own property and that we're selling these homes.
I see.
Actually, what we do is the educational piece, whereby we counsel and guide homeowners through the home ownership process. Those who have absolutely no knowledge of where to start, how to begin, we will coach them, help them. If they have credit issues, we'll also help them increase and enhance their credit scores.
What are some of the credentials you need for certifications?
Well,
What certifications?
as a counseling agency, Homeownership Resource Center is HUD approved, and there's a process that we have to go through with the U.S. Department of Housing and
Every
Urban
year?
Development. Well, depending upon our audits, which I've just completed, yay, no findings, we will get a 2 to 3 year reprieve before we have our next one. We're also a U.S. Treasury certified community development financial institution, or a CDFI, where we make small loans to homeowners or small businesses.
Who are your clients?
My clients are our target market are low to moderate income families and individuals. Also, we serve under the CDFI program, the small loan programs, businesses that operate in the low to moderate income areas, or investment areas as they're called.
Now, we have your information on the screen, your website and so on. When people go to that information or call at that number, they can get more details on whether or not they qualify for low to moderate. They can also determine whether or not they're in the low to moderate census tract.
Well, we will actually identify that with them when they come into the office. At the moment, our website is under construction, so please bear with our appearance, but
Just call that number.
That's right.
Okay, we have that number on the screen. Okay, how quickly does one tap into your services and start seeing what's going on once they get in contact with you? You do an assessment and roll from there?
Yes, what happened is we'll get a call, we'll schedule an appointment, and the first thing we're going to do is do an intake assessment of the client's unique financial situation. We need to first know what we're dealing with in order to say how we can either improve or repair whatever may be in their credit history or their home buying history. In today's market, we're finding that a lot of homeowners are boomerangers, as we call them. They may have lost their homes during the foreclosure crisis, and now they're coming back to be homeowners again. We also not only help with home buying or pre-purchase, But we also do foreclosure prevention and intervention, in addition to home maintenance, how to maintain the house, create curb appeal, and immediately after a closing on a purchase of a home, we will also do post-closing one-on-one follow-up to ensure that they can maintain their home.
Cost.
Our cost is nominal. First of all, for our counseling sessions, there are no charges at all. However, we do have the incidental fee of a credit report that may have to regularly be run, and there's a nominal charge for that.
Okay. Are you the government?
No.
Okay.
That's good. Good question. That's such a misnomer. Oftentimes, because we're listed as a HUD counseling agency, people often think we are HUD. No, we are a nonprofit organization who receives fundings and things from government grants, grant writing proposals, foundations, and the public who wish to donate to our organization.
How successful have you been in meeting the needs of your clients?
Wow. Well, honestly, Lee, if I get one family into a home, or I prevent, or my team, I should say, I'm not the great I am, if we save one home from foreclosure, we get a client to understand the difference between a need and a want and improve their credit scores, that's success in and of itself. However, I do have one relationship with a partner who monitors our performance on a quarterly basis. And according to their last statistics on us, we had a performance success rate of 96.2%.
Congratulations on that. I know that people can reach out to you to that phone number on the screen, but and you basically in Lee County, but you as a network, you cover the whole state of Florida or the United States. You have different places because Lee Pitts Live is seen streaming online all around the world.
Well, under certain programs, such as the Hardest Hit program, that covers all 67 counties. In addition to our foreclosure counseling program, or FCP as we call it, it is in all 67 counties.
67 counties in the state of Florida.
In the state of Florida. However, our target markets are Lee, Collier, Charlotte, DeSoto, Hendry, and Glades.
Outstanding. Well, thanks for joining us here on Lee Pitts Live.
It was a pleasure being here. Thank you, Lee. You made it easy for me.
We're looking forward to having you back in the future.
Thank you.
All right, stay right there. As the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Carolyn and all the fine people who are associated with the home ownership program. Also, want to remind everybody that next week on the show, we'll talk to the tax man. The tax collector will be here, Larry Hart, along with the mayor of the city of Fort Myers, Randy Henderson. All this happening on Lee Pitts Live. We'll see you next week.
Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.